Hi everyone! I'm going to show you a box packing today. This sweet little girl, Miss Livia, is getting ready to go home to her new mummy. Livia is a custom-made little peanut. She was made from the Livia sculpt by Gudrun Ledger. And I'm going to start by packaging up all of her accessories. We're going to start with some of her cute little outfits. This is a brand new little Stay Fancy Cherokee outfit that has a little onesie and a cute little tutu to go with it. We're going to package it in a couple of layers of packing paper. I'm a little bit anal. I really don't like things sticking out of place. I found some cute little peachy colored yarn that I like to wrap my packages in to make it feel more of a vintage feel rather than the baby wrapping paper. It just feels more cozy to me. Alright, so there's one package. Our next little outfit is going to be a little Carter's pair of jams. I just love how the terry cloth sits on their little bodies. It makes them look so snuggly and cute. Alright, here's the second little package. I made this cute little hat for her. I just love how the big pom-poms look on the heads. They look so cute. So we're going to send this along because it's cold outside today. Oops, didn't quite give that one enough strings. We're going to try again. Alright. Next I have this adorable little pair of socks and a headband set to go with her. It's really cute. I think it'll look cute on her little feeties. I like to use white paper because there's always a risk that the inks from various colored papers will rub off on the baby, and there's nothing worse than having a baby arrive and having it have stains and marks on their skin because of ink overdue, just having the transfer from the ink on the skin. It's heartbreaking. We have a few other things that will go in the box, but they just sit on the top and are cute. We have a hairbrush set, some headbands, a blanket that we get to wrap her in, her little photo book that has her COAs and her care instructions in it. And we'll package up her pacifier. This is a Honeybugs pacifier I got from Noni's Angels Nursery at the last year's Rose International Doll Show. I absolutely love these little pacifiers. I have never had a problem with them rubbing the lips off like the modified pacifiers have. You don't have to do anything besides pop the magnet off the back to make it fit. There's one inside of her head, so it fits very adorably. And this color I chose for her because I think it will match all of her outfits. I gave her kind of a vintagey feel with her cute little headband, and I made this adorable little outfit for her yesterday so that she could go home in some boutique-y style. She's such a sweet little kid, so we were going to spoil her with her new mummy. So we're going to stick this in her little pouch so that it doesn't get lost in the box. There we go. Alright, so next we're going to prepare the box, which is back here. I order boxes from a company called uline.com. They're the only place that I have found that have boxes that are the right sizes for the reborns without scrunching them up and making them look like miserable little peanuts when they come out and all squashed and mangled. So I spend the extra money to get them from this company. So I put 2 pieces of paper on each side of the box just to help kind of keep the insides clean and white, making it kind of a sterile feeling. Obviously there's still germs, but making it a color sterile. No extra colors can transfer onto my baby or anything, so you got to be very careful with that. Inks from papers and inks from pens and inks from anything that you can think of will ruin your reborn, and it's impossible to get that ink off. Lastly, I'm going to put a flat piece on the bottom. Okay, so my box is ready. I'm going to set that aside for a minute. Now we're going to get sweet little Livia ready. She's going to come with an adorable little bracelet. My theme for my nursery is little hootie owls, and so I try to incorporate them into my nursery designs and my nursery attire and accessories. So she will get some protection for her hands. We don't want her getting scuffed at all before she gets home to her mother. She's got to arrive in just the perfect condition that she leaves in. Okay, so one little hand is done. I love the details on her hand with the cute little knuckles and her little fingernails. Gudrun is a very talented artist in her sculpting skills. She's one of my favorites to make her babies. Okay, Livia doesn't have any socks on this outfit, but I want her feet and her legs to be protected just as much as I want the rest of her protected. So I'm going to set her aside really quick. we're going to use the paper just like it is a package. And we're going to package up her legs to keep them safe from scuffing or marks or squishing. Even inside of a blanket, if her legs rubbed too much together, they could rub the paint off, and that would just actually kind of suck. So we're not going to go there. We're going to put a tie down at the bottom. We're going to put a tie up at her thigh, so help hold her little coverings on her legs. Okay, so that leg's done. Okay, now for leggy number 2, bugger. See, she has a toe rip, so we're going to double bag it. See if we can, maybe we'll just start with a new piece so we don't have any temptations of it being too bulky or yucky. Alright, that one's better. Alright, so now we're going to tie her around her ankle again. And tie her up at her thigh. Okay, so now this little peanut is ready to get put in her box. I know a lot of people like to cover their heads, but it kind of freaks me out, to be honest. I don't like, even though I know it's a fake baby, I don't like having their heads all mangled because it has a chance of ruining the position of her eyelashes. So I try to leave as much space around her head as I can. We're going to put the paper away for a moment so that we can wrap her up all snug as a bug in her blankie. This blanket has white on the inside, so it will not have a staining problem for her. I know everybody does their thing differently, but this is how I prefer to do it. Well, Miss Livia. Oh, sorry, I have an earthquake on the camera here. We're going to move her up a bit so we have more room. What a cute outfit. So cute. Miss Livia, you're so sweet. Alright. The blanket's a little bit crooked and it's bugging me. Alright. So, there you go, Peanut. Your legs together. Going to fold the blanket up just so it meets her chest. It's like you have to have an extra 6 arms to pull this off properly. Okay, so fold the blanket, fold the arms. Alright. Now we're going to fold this part of the blanket down. Fold this part of the blanket over. That keeps her snug. I'm going to fold this part of the blanket down and use this part to finish wrapping around her. Alright, so this is where my bow is going to go to hold her on. I'm going to use some cute tulle. I try to match things. I guess I'm a little bit OCD, and so I try to match my colors. Only tool I have that matches this is the white to pick up the little white accents. Okay, back around. That should do it. Right. Get that tucked in. Alright, so that's kind of a pathetic looking bow, so we're going to add some extra fluff to it so that we can really make it sweet and sassy looking. So we're going to add 2 more layers of fluff. Just to the bow area. Bugger. Okay, stay put. Tool is a bit finicky to work with sometimes. It likes to tie itself in knots. Okay, so now we're going to add a nicer sized bow that will be able to fluff out to be kind of a really cute little sweet thing. There we go. The little bows and pieces hanging off will be just add to the fluffy cuteness. Alright, so now sweet little Livia is ready to go home. So we're going to set her aside for a minute. We have all these extra supplies. I'm going to pull the box forward and load the box with her packages first. I like to do this first because I like to have a little bit of cushion underneath of her so she doesn't get flat from the travels. Alright, so we have 3 cute little packages. And we still have a few other things. Alright, so now it's Miss Livia's turn. So she's going to go in the box. Bye-bye, sweet baby. Now who can resist that cute little face? When she gets home, she's going to be so sweet. Again, I like to leave air around their faces, so I try to leave a little pocket up there so that there's no squishing going on. And then we have the final accessories to pack in this box. Okay, so we have her cute little socks. I'll stick those by her feet. My daughter makes some amazing headbands, so I feel a little bit spoiled that I get to have access to all of her headbands before the rest of the world does. So we're going to put her headbands there. I love the colorful diapers that I find, so every time I find some that is different than the boring normal ones, I like to pick them up. So sometimes the white ones are good because you don't want to see all the colorful prints underneath their clothes, so I always throw one of those in. So we have a selection of fun diapers for Mom. We have the brush and comb set. We have her little pacifier and her bead set. And then we have her book with her COA, her thank you notes, and her care instructions. Alright, so Miss Livia is now ready to be boxed up and sent to the, or taped shut and sent to the post office. This is nice and stiff in here. I'm going to throw a few more layers of paper on just to keep things safe and tidy. Holy bananas, knock the camera over. All right. I think we're done. So we're going to package her up and mail her home. There we go. Ready to go. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for watching. Join us again when we do another one. I will have tips and tutorials along with various other Reborn videos coming up soon. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a lovely day.